Let me tell you a story I never thought I'd share. Honestly, even now, I still question if what I saw was real, but every time I close my eyes at night, I remember that thing's face. And I know this wasn't a dream. I'm from a small town in Vermont called Brattleboro. Most people outside New England haven't heard of it, and that's probably a good thing. It's peaceful on the surface, quiet roads, old houses, maple trees. But this town has secrets. Every small town does. Growing up, there was this old iron bridge down Mill Road. Rusty, covered in graffiti and barely lit at night. It stretched over a river that people say used to run red back in the 1800s, something about a slaughterhouse upstream. Most kids avoided it after dark. Parents would tell you stories like, "Don't go near that bridge or something will take you." We thought it was all made up until that night. It was last October. The nights were getting cold and the trees had turned that deep, burning red. My best friend Jason and I were walking home from a Halloween party. We weren't drunk or high, just tired, buzzing from sugar and cheap horror movies. That's when he said out of nowhere, "Bet you can't walk across the bridge at midnight." I laughed it off, but he kept pushing. I don't back down from dares, never have, so I said, "Fine, midnight, I'll walk it alone." He didn't think I'd show up, but I did. At 11:58 p.m, I parked my bike at the start of Mill Road. The fog was thicker than I'd ever seen. I could barely see 5 feet ahead, no moonlight, just that eerie glow from my phone's flashlight. I started walking. My boots echoed on the old steel panels. One step, then another. Halfway across, everything went quiet. I mean, dead quiet. No crickets, no wind, not even the water below. It felt wrong, like the world was holding its breath. Then I heard it. Drip, 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 soft, wet, repetitive. I shined my light toward the sound, thinking maybe a pipe was leaking, but there was nothing. And then beneath the bridge, I saw movement. Something shifted. It wasn't an animal, it was too big. The light caught a glimpse of pale skin and eyes, red eyes, not glowing like in movies, just bloodshot, like someone who hadn't slept in years. I thought it might be a homeless person. I even called out, "Hey, you good down there?" No answer, just breathing. Low, raspy, labored breathing, and then he dropped down, not like a person climbing or falling. He hung from the steel beam upside down like a bat. That's when I saw his face. No, his teeth, two long yellowed fangs. His skin looked like paper, thin, almost translucent. His eyes locked on mine, and then he smiled.
"You're not from around here, are you?"
I froze. My body wanted to run, but my legs weren't listening. His voice was deep, but smooth, too calm for the situation. He started moving toward me, slow, gliding almost. Not walking, floating, or at least it looked like it. I finally snapped out of it and ran. I ran like hell, never looking back. I don't know how I got to my bike. I don't remember pedaling, just the wind in my face and my heart pounding so loud it felt like it was in my throat. When I got home, I locked every door and window. I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about that voice, that smile. The next morning, Jason called me. He thought I'd chickened out and never went. He didn't believe a word I said. So he went there himself the next night, alone. At 1:42 a.m, I got a text from him. Just one word, "Run." That was it. Jason never came back. Search teams found his phone right in the center of the bridge. Blood on the screen, no fingerprints, no sign of Jason. They never found his body, and no one talks about it now. His parents moved away. Police chalked it up as runaway behavior, but I know better, and so do the others in town. A few days after he disappeared, I woke up with a deep scratch on my neck, like a claw had grazed me. I thought maybe it was from a branch or something, but then it happened again and again, each time at exactly 3:03 a.m. And sometimes I hear it, that same dripping sound, right outside my window. Last week, I swear to you, I saw someone or something standing across the street, just watching my house. He didn't move. He just stood there in the shadows. But I knew it was him. I could feel it in my bones. I haven't gone near that bridge since, and I never will. But if you're ever in Vermont and you see the Mill Road Bridge, don't stop, don't look.